each decade has its own kind of distinctive desserts that evoke special memories. We all have memories with food, right? So joining us today with a historical look at some of the tasty treats that you've eaten and have experienced is a registered dietitian. Her name is Ellie Kreiger. Ellie, how are you?
I'm doing great. I am surrounded by incredible desserts, so how could I be bad, right?
I can smell it from here. I can smell it from here.
I think you can. Basically, I'm going to show you how you can have it all, because I've taken some iconic desserts over the ages, some iconic American desserts, and really gave them like a fresher so that they're just as delicious and wonderful, but better for you. So really starting from like the 1800s, the 1820s, lemon chess pie, a classic Southern dessert, came onto the scene and has been here ever since, and people loving it ever since. Also in the 1800s, strawberry shortcake. In the 1920s, black and white cookies, and these were invented because some cake bakers had extra batter and needed to figure out what to do with it, so they added some flour to it, made these kind of nice cakey cookies and frosted them, and they've been iconic ever since. Upside down cake, pineapple upside down cake, came into being in the 1930s. There were ads for it in some popular women's magazines from canned pineapple companies, and it just really took off. And then I wanted to show you how to make this one. This is a chocolate war cake. And if you could smell this, whoa, that smells so good. Basically what I've done here is I've put all these dry ingredients in here, and I've just made simple substitutions in all these recipes so that they're better for you but taste just as good as ever. One is that I use whole wheat pastry flour and some all-purpose flour, so I mix that. The other one is that I use canola oil. So in this case I'm just making a well and pouring the canola oil in. But canola is the lowest in saturated fat of all the oils, and it has a really neutral flavor. So it works perfectly for all these baked goods, and it makes it so much more heart healthy. For the war cake, there's no milk, eggs, or butter in it, because during wartime, those things were in short supply. So instead of the egg, to hold it together, a little apple cider vinegar and water. It's pretty amazing. It's a really special cake. You just pour it over the top and stir it together. Isn't that cool?
That is very, very cool. I hadn't thought about that.
Basically is a...
Makes sense. It makes sense why they would do it that way.
Yeah, exactly. And so you stir this together, you put it in the baking dish, and you have this incredibly rich chocolate cake. It totally hits the spot. It's more heart healthy, and you can have the foods you crave in a healthier way. Why wouldn't you?
So Ellie, this collection is called Decades of Decadence. Now, if people want more information on how they can get the book, how they can get the recipes, what do they need to do?
Yeah, all these recipes can be found on canolainfo.org.
Okay, well, that looks wonderful. Ellie, thank you so much for joining us. I wish I was there with you, because some of that stuff, trust me, wouldn't last too long. You have a good day, okay?
Take care, Mike.
All right.